Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to talk about self-doubt and the effects it can have on your life. The thing I've noticed about self-doubt is you don't really notice it until you start to really listen closely to your mind and question whether what's in the mind's eye is the truth, whether it is true or real, or whether it's false. Let me explain. When you doubt yourself, you often believe a certain narrative. You believe a certain set of things could happen, and you might be afraid of certain outcomes. And so, before you've even tried the thing, you have prejudged yourself. You've put limitations up. These limitations, you can think about them visually. I like to think about it visually. You can think about it like these barriers, artificial barriers or walls that are coming up, surrounding you, and surrounding what you feel like you can and can't do. These energetic blocks end up actually physically blocking us from taking the right actions and doing the things we desire in our lives. And so when we doubt ourselves, often we aren't even really conscious we are doubting ourselves. We might just feel a bit more trapped or confined about a particular situation. We also might not even be aware that we could do said action. We might say or think or feel like we can't take that action because we aren't worthy of getting that success, or that we are flawed or unable to complete the task satisfactorily. So what you got to know about self-doubt is most of the time when it arises, you're so used to it that you aren't even really aware of it. So the first key is to be aware of this doubt that you have about a particular situation. And it can be really helpful to question and ask yourself, would somebody else in that same situation have the same thought patterns? Would your ideal self, the person you want to be, would that person engage in those thought patterns, those behaviors? If the answer is no, then you might be carrying a little bit of baggage. So you can look into that and say, that's interesting, very interesting that this is arising. Introspect into that and feel that energy of doubt, or that energy of hesitation. Where is that coming from? Is that coming from a fear that you aren't good enough, that you can't succeed? Is it coming from something deeper within? Some fear or some shame or some guilt about a particular situation in the past? And you don't want that to happen again, do you? So the energy is pushing you down from shining brightly. But that's okay. Just accept that that is what is happening to you. And notice it. Welcome it. Welcome that energy. Welcome that doubt. Because when you can listen to your emotions, when you can allow them to be here without pushing them down, that's when they'll be heard. That's when they'll be felt and appreciated and loved. And instead of trying to motivate yourself through self-hatred or negative emotions, what if you can love those aspects of yourself, even the aspects of yourself which you might view as negative? What if you can see that they have served you in certain ways? And when you can give yourself that love for those things, I think you'll find the negative emotions start to dissolve. Now, you may have doubt. This is very common. You may have doubt that you can even remove the doubt. That's something that's going to come up. That's also okay. You may have doubt you can even do it. It might seem easy when I'm talking about it, but when you do it, it might feel very difficult, very doubtful. But that's the interesting thing, is that your ego is trying to prevent you from letting that go. So just notice all aspects, all slices of the onion. You might be peeling it back slices and you might think there's still slices to go. There's still slices to go. When this is going to end? But just slowly peel off the onion, layer by layer. And I think you'll find that the more you can just notice and allow and accept those strong feelings, you can start to learn that they can actually dissolve. And when you can do that, you can start to gain confidence and clarity into the fact that what appears to be so strong on the surface doesn't really have substance. It doesn't really have substance. It's like a little bubble and you can pop it. So pop the bubble and realize what you thought was really solid actually doesn't have any substance. I hope you learned something today, and if you have any thoughts, feelings, or anything you'd like to challenge, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like me to keep making videos like this, let me know below. Thank you.